The next time you're at Dollar Tree, look in the plus section for these organizers that I found. One is $5 and it's a clear acrylic Lazy Susan. Now you could use it in your pantry, but it's also great to use for all of your makeup organization in your bathroom. Another makeup organizer that I found was only $3 and I decided to put things like my lipsticks, my chapsticks, and extra skincare in it. And if you're in the mood to DIY, you could also pick up 3 of these organizers. They come in different colors. All you have to do is glue them together. If you want to paint them a different color, you could spray paint them. I left mine black and I organized all of my makeup brushes. Jars are a great solution to organize your bathroom. These jars are some of my favorite to use from Dollar Tree in bathroom DIYs. You can really customize them to your bathroom. So I'm going to spray the lids a gold color. I sprayed the underside as well as the top. The last time I was shopping at Dollar Tree, I came across these really pretty blue knobs, but they did have silver hardware. So I wanted to make them fit more with my gold theme. So using some gold rub and buff, I'm going to brush that onto the top area where there's a little silver piece. And then I'm also going to put it on the bottom area where there's like a big silver piece. Now to add the knobs to my gold lids, I drilled a hole directly in the center of the lids. Next, I will place the knob in the middle of the lid, and then using the washers that came with it, I'll just add those to the back. You can fill these jars up with bath salts or any items you'd like to store in your bathroom. Let me show you how to organize your toothbrushes. Pick up one of these $1.25 silverware organizers. You can use this to divide up all of your toothbrushes in the bathroom. On my label maker, I just printed out labels for everyone in the family, place them down at the bottom. You can put your toothbrushes in each of the slots and then your toothpaste goes up top. Now my favorite bathroom organization containers at Dollar Tree by far are these acrylic jars with these acrylic lids. They're so cute. I love that they're just $1.25. For this next DIY, you're gonna pick up 2 of them. You can do several things with these. You could paint them, you could leave them the way they are. I wanted to wrap them with a wood veneer product. I just cut the wood veneer down to size. I'm gonna use a little bit of E6000 and I'll wrap the wood veneer around each of the jars. To hold it in place, you're going to need some painter's tape and leave the painter's tape on until your E6000 is completely dry. Once you take off the painter's tape, you're left with these great jars that you could add in cotton balls and Q-tips. Dollar Tree has some of the best items to organize your pantry and your cabinets. These acrylic organizers are such a good deal for $1.25. Look how large these are. When I saw these at my store, I picked up 3 and then I was shopping for some other stuff, went back and they were all gone. So if you see these, go ahead and pick them up. I know they're gonna go fast. I'm gonna use these to organize in my pantry. These would also make such good refrigerator bins because they're clear acrylic, so you can see everything that's inside. Try this affordable hack if you need a place to store your baking sheets using these inexpensive tension rods. Now I didn't find these at Dollar Tree. You can get them at Walmart for just a couple of dollars. And I'm gonna start by putting them into my cabinet. And I want it to be where it's about in the middle of my baking sheet. So I'm gonna put it about right here, and then I'm just going to make it as tight as possible. So to do that, you're just gonna twist the tension rod. All right, I'm gonna test that with my first baking sheet. That's pretty good. Now you want them to actually be closer than you think. So I'm gonna move it back just a little bit and move it in. And then I'll just tighten it a little bit more. Depending on how many baking sheets you have, just keep adding in tension rods. Let me know if you would try this hack. Can you believe that you can buy these jars at Dollar Tree? I wanted a set of these for my pantry, and I'm gonna show you how to add the labels. I went on Etsy and I found these gorgeous labels that you could print, and they were a direct download, so I bought those. I will link to the Etsy labels I bought in the description box, but you just print them out on your printer. I picked 3 of my favorites, cut them out. And then to add them, I'm using the blue Mod Podge because that's a matte finish. I just added a little bit of Mod Podge to my glass jars, placed the labels down, and then added a little bit of Mod Podge over the top. I did go through and take off any excess Mod Podge because I find that sometimes you can kind of see it once it dries. So that helped by removing any excess. So I did that for all 3 of the labels. Here's how they look in my pantry. I just added in some of our favorite candy. Let me show you how to get your cabinets organized. You may think these file folder organizers are just for your office, but you can actually use them in your kitchen. They're great for organization in your cabinets. I'm gonna place in some of my disposable paper goods. To take it a step further, you can label each one of the sections. I'm gonna create a few quick labels on my phone, and then I'll just print them off on my label maker. I also have to add in one of these blue caddies. They're perfect for holding things like your utensils. You could put straws in here, and they're only $1.25. You can also use this in your craft room. It's perfect for organizing any craft pens, markers, or your paintbrushes. Dollar Tree has more than just smaller organization. They also have some larger items you can organize with. Have you seen these containers in the Dollar Tree Plus section? Now, each one of these containers is pretty large. It's $5 each, but if you were to buy these at Walmart or Target, they would be over $5. Now, my favorite thing about these containers is the fact that they are stackable. So you can stack these up. They're perfect to put out in your pantry. You can put drinks on there or any of your food. You can also use these all over your house. Your entryway and your stairs is an area in your house that can actually get pretty cluttered because this is the area everybody walks in and they throw all their stuff down. So let me show you a few of my favorite organization ideas. You may have walked by these Dollar Tree fabric bins and wondered what to do with them. I think they're great for organizing shoes. I have a cabinet in my entryway that these fit in perfectly. You could also put them on a shelf if you had that at your home, but you can throw all your shoes in there. You can even divide them out so each person in your family can get their own shoe container. If you don't have a Cricut, here's an alternative you can use to label from Dollar Tree. Just add some whiteout to the front of anything that you want to label. I labeled these clear acrylic containers. Let it dry completely, and then using a Sharpie, you can write in what's in the container. Hey guys, I'm Liz and you're watching my second DIY channel where I post daily DIY videos. You may be familiar with my main channel, Liz Fenwick DIY, but I'm glad that you found me over here on my second channel. Make sure that you're subscribed so you just get notified every day when I post our daily DIY video.